So I'm doing lack of modern technology and lower income education. So topic one problem is that lower income school districts lack modern technology. A lower school budget means that students won't have access to necessary technology. Technology is a vital part of our lives in and out of the classroom. Without access to modern technology, students will be without learning opportunities and will be left behind in the workplace. Students who can't afford laptops and tablets may not be able to keep up with work going on at school. This is especially prevalent in modern times with the coronavirus. Distance learning has become common, and students without technology are left behind. Okay, topic two. Okay, so I found many different sources, and they're all relevant. The first was about future and innovation in technology. This book covers many topics that are related to the use of technology in schools. It starts off by covering the future of technology in schools and what that means in the workplace, how students who use modern technology now will be more prepared for the real world. It continues by stating that the amount of innovation that will be created will be immense due to the unlimited creative outlet that tablets and laptops can be. The author goes in depth about how learning will become more efficient and fun, and students can leverage technology to their advantage. In distance learning, technology can create an interactive experience that caters to the student. My second source was about distance learning. It's a book that starts off by describing how 11th grade students in Bangladesh are interacting virtually with 10th grade students in Georgia, discussing the book The World is Flat. The author goes into greater detail describing how technology has connected parts of the world and allowed for discussion among peers. Students get to learn about the cultures from other people around the world, and it gives them a perspective on who they are and the type of culture that they live in. Having access to real-time video is much more immersive than reading about a culture in a book. Okay, so my third source was a YouTube video about the digital divide. I found this YouTube video to be especially eye-opening to the power of technology. Without access to modern technology, people are left hopeless to the innovation of the world and are left behind. Students talk about how if they had access to technology, their education would be greatly improved, and without it, they would fall into poverty. The viewer sees how technology can be the separator between people, continents, and classes. Without it, people are left hopeless in the ever-evolving world that won't stop moving forward. The problem is that the gap is widening. Half of our world today is considered digitally illiterate, and the poorest people in the world are at the greatest disadvantage because they have the worst chance of escaping the digital divide. The potential economic growth with technology is immeasurable and could save so many countries from poverty. So my last one is a solution to this problem. Congress has allowed $13.2 billion to be subsidized through the Education Stabilization Fund through the CARES Act. Since the coronavirus, lower income schools that don't have access to modern technology may have been struck even worse. Without laptops and tablets, there's no way to participate in distance learning. However, this fund will provide a relief fund for those who are unable to afford such devices. This is an act that will help close the digital divide and bring everyone to an equal playing field. Sorry. Okay, so what I learned that this issue is much larger than I thought, and even more of a problem because of distance learning. Some challenges I faced were finding some of the sources, but with enough time, I found all of them. I learned that I am very fortunate to have lots of access to modern technology and can participate in distance learning. Thank you.